back. Breaking news that's just coming in. Prime Minister Modi is chairing yet another meet to take stock of the situation in Ukraine. Prime Minister Modi, remember, is in his constituency of Varanasi. He's been stationed, he has stationed himself there in the last leg, final leg of the Uttar Pradesh election campaign. So while Prime Minister Modi is, of course, campaigning in Varanasi, we're seeing that he is, in fact, holding yet another review meet to take stock of the situation in Ukraine. Now, what we're also learning is that there are several evacuation flights that continue to come in. A total of 17 flights are scheduled to arrive in Delhi and Bombay today. This is going to bring back several thousand Indian students. 15 flights will land in Delhi and 2 flights will land in Mumbai, with approximately 3,500 Indian students. So, of course, the government there, once again, a high-level meeting, taking stock of the situation in Ukraine. But we've been, we've been playing out those SOS messages of students who are still stranded in several parts, urging the government for evacuation from the Russian border. Will there be a crucial decision taken on that or not? We'll, of course, update you with the very latest. But let's go across to Akhilesh. Akhilesh, yet another important review meet that's taking place. Prime Minister Modi chairing that meeting. Is he still in Varanasi?
No, it's in Delhi. It's happening in Delhi and it's happening right now. Prime Minister will be leaving for Varanasi this afternoon. And in fact, shortly he's going to leave. But before that, he's chairing this meeting. And in fact, this is the 5th meeting in the last 4 days about the Ukraine situation. And we have been told by the sources that before going to for the campaigning, he's going to chair this meeting. And right now he's doing that. And he's reviewing the situation and also the Operation Ganga, the progress of Operation Ganga, which is underway right now to bring back all the Indians who are stranded in Ukraine. And there's another situation which is unfolding that Russian President Putin, he has claimed that around 3,000 Indian students have been kept hostage by Ukrainian forces. That, of course, has been denied by Ukrainian authorities and also by the Indian government. But, of course, there's a challenge to bring back all of them back. And that's why this meeting is very crucial. And Prime Minister is, getting updates from the officials about the latest situation in Ukraine and also about the progress of Operation Ganga.
Quick word on the fact that, you've been tracking the details of, what's really happening in terms of the coordination effort. Now, we do know that New Delhi and Moscow reportedly have been in touch. Prime Minister Modi spoke with President Putin, urging him to ensure the safe passage of Indian students. We're constantly getting SOS messages, calls. We've been speaking with students who are stranded, close to the Russian border. Is there likely to be a decision taken on their evacuation?
Well, you know that there was an offer by the Russian authorities that they are ready to bring back all the students who are near the Russian borders in Sumy. And there are more than 1,000 students who are still stuck there, and they are closer to the Russian borders. But this offer, is still there's a question on this offer because unless they get themselves out of the city and reach towards the Russian forces, this cannot be materialized. Although Russians are saying that there are buses which are ready to bring them back to Russia, and after reaching Russia, they can take flights to India. But the situation is that, they need to get out of the city. And that's why it's very crucial that India gets in touch with both Ukraine and Russia. And that's what exactly India has been doing. Not only the Prime Minister, but other senior officials, they are in constant touch with both the governments of the countries. And the topmost priority of the government of India is to bring them out. And now only students are stuck in cities like Sumy and Kharkiv. And these are the points, from where the students need to be get out. And that's why it's very important that India maintains this coordination.
Thanks very much, Akhilesh Sharma, for joining us with the very latest. Prime Minister Modi there chairing a review meet on the Ukraine crisis. It's a high-level meeting. You can see, of course, Foreign Secretary, Foreign Minister, Union Minister Piyush Goyal there as well. Ajit Doval also there. So it's a high-level meeting that the Prime Minister is chairing to take stock of the situation in Ukraine. Meanwhile, big questions on what's the government's strategy to work with Moscow to enable the evacuation, from the eastern border, as well as there are many hundreds of students who've been sending us SOS messages since they're close to the eastern border. It's several thousand kilometers away for them to be able to access the western border. We'll continue to track the details